Hey everybody, Terry Daniel, voice actor and coach from UVT Coaching. Check us out, uvtcoaching.com. I am going to spend a few minutes with you today dispelling certain voiceover myths. Now, the good news is there's a lot of great information online in blogs and on social media regarding the voiceover industry. But oh my God, there is a lot of crap out there. So I want to dispel some of my favorite myths, starting with everybody's favorite. It's too competitive. Maybe you're passionate about becoming a voice actor, right? And you've heard from a couple of naysayers, don't bother to do voiceovers. It's way too competitive. I'm going to address this, but first I want to tell you what creative industry isn't. Let's talk about theater, on camera acting, music, copywriting, all very, very competitive, right? Try being a real estate agent. Let's step outside of the creative realm for a minute. The real estate business, are you kidding? Everybody and their second cousin wants to become a real estate agent. Now, I want to talk about why I think voiceovers isn't really all that competitive. You know why? Because a lot of newcomers come into the business and they expect miracles right away. They want to make all kinds of money immediately. Maybe they just lost their job and they're looking for a quick fix for being unemployed. This is not the right business, folks. I can sympathize with that. I've lost many jobs earlier in my career before I got into voiceover, and it sucks. But this is not a make a lot of money now business. You have to have a lot of patience. You have to get the training. You have to work hard. You have to really want it, and you need perseverance. So that's why this business really isn't all that competitive, because a lot of people will try it. And if they're not making thousands and thousands of dollars within like a couple of months, these people kind of drop off. They just quit because they don't have the patience to go through training for 6 to 12 months. I mean, it's not medical school. It's not going to take 8 years, but it's going to take some time and a lot of hard work. And a lot of people just aren't willing to put in the work, and they're not willing to wait. Therefore, this makes the voiceover business really not all that competitive. All right, number 2, you absolutely need a talent agent to have any success in voice acting. This could not be further from the truth. I am proof of it, as 80% of my annual income comes by way of working with clients direct. This could be a production company, an e-learning company, audio-visual departments and corporations where they produce a lot of e-learning and explainer video for their employees. That's a great opportunity, by the way, for a voice actor that not a lot of people talk about. There's animation companies that work with talents direct. This is all without a talent agent. Agents are wonderful people. I have a great one in Minneapolis who's been very good to me. She's absolutely sensational. But you could go throughout the rest of your voiceover career and make a damn good living at this without ever getting on one talent agency roster. Now, the next one I haven't heard in a while, but it still occasionally will creep into somebody's blog or one of the voiceover forums on Facebook. You absolutely have to move to LA if you want to make it as a voice actor. Absolutely not true. With the technology we have today, we all work from our home recording studios. We're able to send an MP3 to any client, not only in this country, but overseas. I have a dozen clients in Europe that I work with on a regular basis. We have, like, I use Adobe Audition to record, right? We use Zoom and Source Connect to do live directed sessions. It does not matter where you live. I know a lot of successful talents that are in the middle of Iowa somewhere, and the nearest gas station is like 2 hours away, and they're making a living doing voiceovers. I've been in Minnesota my entire career. All right, next one, you have to be union. You have to be a SAG-AFTRA member in order to do voiceovers for a living. That is not true. I'm going to dispel that myth because I am a non-union voice actor. There are hundreds and hundreds of non-union voice actors who are making a comfortable living doing voiceover who are not members of SAG-AFTRA. I'm not saying that I won't join at some point in my career, but I'm enjoying a healthy career just being a non-union voice actor. So that's not true. All right, next myth that we're going to dispel: you don't need any training or a demo to be a voice actor. You just have to buy a USB microphone. That could not be further from the truth. You have to be able to learn how to act. It's called voice acting. This isn't just reading a script into a microphone. Listen to radio commercials out there. Watch a lot of national TV commercials. These are the top professionals in our industry, and they make it sound so authentic and so flawless in the way that they're performed. There is an art form to this, and you can't just buy a USB mic and plug it into your computer and expect to sound like that. You're going to need a lot of coaching, and you're absolutely going to need a professional demo, because if you called up a talent agency looking for representation, they're going to ask if you have a pro demo. If you called a production house looking for voiceover work, they're going to ask you if you have a professional demo. E-learning, explainer video companies: hey, I'm looking for voiceover work. Hey, can you send us a demo? A demo is your calling card. It's the ultimate voiceover marketing tool, and you absolutely need one to have any chance at success in this business. All right, the final myth I'd like to dispel, and I've seen this a lot more over the last 2 years with this emergence of AI, right? Oh, don't bother going into voiceovers. AI is going to gobble up the entire industry or destroy it. And, these are fear-mongering trolls out there who are trying to scare the shit out of you, and they don't even have any experience in voice acting. So watch out when you run into that. And here's the reason why AI is not going to be a threat to your business. Over the last 2 years, I've gotten more than a dozen brand new clients that I would not be working with today had they not tried an AI service first and hated it. And here's why they didn't like it. AI, obviously it's not human, right? They can't do live directed sessions. They can't make adjustments to the performance, and the customer service is really subpar. So these clients were just kind of testing the waters of this new product, right? But they were like, well, might be a little cheaper, but this wasn't worth it. So they found me in a Google search. This is happening to voice actors all across the world. Clients, the good ones especially, are always going to want to use a real, authentic voice actor. Now, where AI does come into play, if you're a Fiverr talent out there and you're charging lowball rates, you could be in trouble, because this gives clients who are on a really low budget another choice, another alternative. Okay, I can get this AI service even cheaper than this particular Fiverr talent. Now, if you're a voice actor going, well, none of this sounds very good to me at all. Well, guess what? Here's some more good news. These types of clients are not your target clients. These are the clients that have very little to spend on their projects for hiring like a voice actor. They just don't have the budget to pay us industry standard work. The good news, again, there are thousands and thousands of clients out there that are. So while it's easy to get nervous and start freaking out about this AI stuff, just remember that people were freaking out when these pay-to-play audition sites were coming out too. Oh, Fiverr's going to swallow up the entire voiceover business. Oh, Voice 123, they're coming for all your clients. And we've all learned to live and manage our businesses together, right? So honestly, I don't really spend a lot of time focusing on things I have no control over. I have clients to please. I have clients to market to, and I'm going to put my focus on my business. And that's what you need to do. You can't worry about all this noise out there. You just really have to stand back from it and focus on you and your business. So, all that said, if you are passionate about getting into voice acting and you would like to work with us at UVT Coaching, I have good news. We actually, for the first time in many months, have room for a couple of new students. So do me a favor, head to our website at uvtcoaching.com, explore the coaching options, and you can send me an email through there, and we can chat about the right option for you. It's uvtcoaching.com. Now, if you like this video, if you found it informative, do me a favor and hit that like button because it really helps the channel. I'm Terry Daniel, voice actor and coach from UVT Coaching. Take care, everybody.